everyone keeps on saying that the On CLOUDMONSTER is probably one of the most fun, most best experiences when it comes to daily training and just all the above. So that being said, in this video, we're gonna go ahead and see, is it all just hype or is it just marketing fluff? So let's go ahead and find out. And I want you to make sure you wait and see how my first running experience was with this shoe, because I'm pretty sure you're not gonna expect it. But first things first, we're gonna talk about my overall first impressions and design with this shoe right here. Now, as you guys can see from the background, we are in a park, a little bit different scenery. I kind of wanted to switch the vibes up. So unfortunately, you won't be able to see the shoe off rip, but I will do some B-roll in the video. But as you guys can see, this is how it is right out the box. I do have the box right here, as y'all can see, and it's a pretty signature on box, nothing really too different about it. But this is the shoe right out the box, as I was kind of saying. And I gotta say, it looks really aggressive, as you guys can kind of see. It looks really good. And these huge cloudtec pods, you guys can see it kind of says cloudtec on the bottom, but these huge cloudtec pods on the sole is the biggest cushioning system On has put on into a shoe. The upper is engineered mesh. It's lightweight, it's very breathable. I gotta say, when I took it on a run, it was nothing but good signs for me. I only ran in it one time. I just got the shoe yesterday and I just had to get it on the channel for you guys and let you guys know how it is. But I gotta say, nothing but good reviews with this shoe right here. It's very breathable, has a very clean and minimal Swiss type of aesthetic. I love the overall colorway. It's very smooth, very clean, very modern. And yeah, I also do want to say, if I can take out this little padded tissue inside, I do want to say the tongue is a bit padded. It's not too crazily padded, but it does have a little bit of padding on it. It is low profile for sure. The heel counter is pretty firm. It keeps you locked in. The shoe was true to size for me. I got a 10.5 and I am a size 10.5. It fits really nice and snug, but not too snug to the point where it hurts like the front of my foot. And I gotta say, when it comes to the outsole, the rubber is in those high wear spots and everywhere else for kind of like the weight savings, and when it comes to like the overall lightweightness of the shoe. When I first picked these up, I'm not gonna lie, I almost picked up the On CLOUDMONSTER 2s, but I actually had got this shoe off a recommendation from one of my friends that is a really good runner. I gotta say, he's probably one of the top in California in terms of the 3 mile. And I gotta say, I just had to take him up on this recommendation. And yeah, he told me to get the On CLOUDMONSTER, the version 1 and not the version 2. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and get on the channel. I'm gonna give you guys mile updates because I am starting my running journey. So yeah, you guys, let me know what other shoes I should get on the channel. Let me know what other fun things I should do with this shoe. But yeah, that's kind of where my head is at currently. Now, that being said, you guys, the step-in feel is a little bit wild, I gotta say. From a person that has never gotten a running shoe, it's a bit to get used to. I did feel a little bit elevated. I felt a nice little rocker type of design to it too when I was walking in it, which is it's a plus for sure. And I'm trying to think of a negative. The only thing that was kind of a negative for me, a bad experience running with it the first day, was the simple fact that I kind of felt like my feet were hurting after some time, but I feel like that's because I'm not really accustomed to running. And I feel like the shoe also has to get broken into a little bit, but I feel like that's maybe my only negative. I feel like it's just my feet were hurting. But besides that, I really have no other negatives. Now, I gotta say, the shoe is definitely like a trampoline in whatever direction you're running, because it definitely gives you that nice boost off. And I'm not over exaggerating, you guys. This is very much truthful information. And if you're up for it, man, try it out. I'm gonna have the link in the description for the shoe if you do want to purchase it for men and women. So I really recommend, if you want to try out a good daily trainer that is very lightweight, it does come at a cost, but I definitely recommend it. Is good quality and it's gonna last you a long time period. On definitely calls for its overall maximum NG return, and for once, I gotta say, that is not just marketing fluff for this product. So that being said, definitely true to size for me. As I was saying, the upper kind of molds to your foot, and I've heard that it kind of gets better and better with time, so we shall see as I kind of put more miles into the shoe. The toe box is pretty roomy enough for those longer runs. I did want a shoe that accommodates not only the easy runs but long runs too. And so I heard this shoe does amazing in both, so I was just like, why not? Here, we're gonna kind of get into the overall performance test, and as I was kind of saying, we're gonna kind of get more in depth as we kind of get more miles into the shoe. For short runs, these are definitely a blast. I kind of did a little half mile, which is kind of a short run for me, I would say. And then I kind of did a longer run, which is kind of like a mile for me because I am starting out. But I gotta say, for both, the rocker shape definitely rolled me forward. It felt pretty comfortable. The cushioning kept my legs pretty fresh, other than the fact that my feet were just, I think they were just super fatigued from just running, because I haven't really ran in years. But with that being said, the shoes definitely make you want to run faster than your actual pace. The traction is decent. I would definitely say a little bit above decent, especially compared to a pair of Vans. I was running in Vans, and I gotta say the upgrade from these, I can definitely feel a difference for sure. Let's go ahead and get onto the overall durability and value. Now I gotta say, after a month, a couple of results that I've heard from outside sources is the fact that about after a month of wearing this shoe, there will be a minimal amount of wear on the pods, which is pretty impressive. You also will have an upper that still looks fresh, and the On shoes typically are said to last 400 plus miles. So I gotta say, that's a lot of miles to be running. So if you do want a shoe that's going to be long lasting, definitely tap in with this shoe. This shoe is about $170 USD, very premium, but you're paying for the tech and build quality. I definitely want to say the best use for this is going to be for like a daily trainer, maybe some long walks, or maybe some casual wear. But if you want, probably not ideal. And I don't want to say this like as in a way to kind of make you not want to buy the shoe. I just want to say it's probably not ideal for a tip of the top fast workout shoe, or if you want something for super wet conditions. But that's what I'm gonna say initially. And now a couple of comparisons I will give you guys, so you guys kind of get a little bit of better options to kind of like see what there is out there. This can be compared with like shoes like the Cloud Swift from On. But I definitely would say the Cloud Monster is a lot more softer and more cushioned. And then also when it goes against like shoes like the Cloud Surfer, I definitely want to say it's bouncier but not as quite versatile for faster runs. That's kind of my verdict, kind of across On shoes. But if you want that max comfort, fun energy return, and a shoe that looks as good as it feels, the On Cloud Monster is definitely worth it. That's what I gotta say, just off the rip and just trying it out. If you're in the need for something more firm, maybe for the speed work, you probably might be happier with like a Cloud Surfer or a Cloud Boom Echo if we're talking about On shoes. But then again, you got all these different other brands, so let me know if you want some other brand recommendations. But if you found this helpful, drop a like and also subscribe. But with that being said, you guys, I do have a review on the On Cloud 6, you guys, which I feel like is a very good shoe to check out if you are interested in a shoe like this. But with that being said, if you do want to check that On Cloud 6 out, check it out right here, and I'll see you in that one.